Hi, let's get started with today's episode of What Happened in the World. In today's lineup, we are covering the bloodbath that we saw yesterday in the Indian stock markets. We will also discuss about the Dell stock, which grew over 700% year on year due to AI servers, and how Nvidia is benefiting from it. Like both these stocks are benefiting from this. And up next, we will also see how the SaaS apocalypse is getting over, news around SpaceX, Elon Musk becoming very first trillionaire, and a sudden crash in oil prices. We also have some Indian stock market news which revolves around gold prices, Reliance, and Infosys. So let's get straight into the video. First up, we saw Sensex fell down by more than 1000 points and Nifty 50 fell down by more than 350 points. And this was majorly due to US Iran's uncertainty, and also yesterday was last day for the month, so there might be profit booking. We will talk more about this at the end of the video when we will see the market updates. Up next we have Dell, whose stocks skyrocketed up to 32% yesterday. The major of this surge came from the AI servers that Dell is building, and all of the AI servers that Dell have, it is powered by Nvidia's GPU. So I'll tell you what is happening. So Dell is building this AI server racks for data centers, which is powered by Nvidia's GPU. And here both the companies, Dell and Nvidia, are in a very good place because one is powering other and both are doing good. Up next, Nvidia invests $6.5 billion in photonics tech for the AI infrastructure. Let's understand why they are doing this. Currently, what happens is inside a data center, on moving data between two GPUs, copper cables are being used. So moving the data with copper cables, the cables generate heat, they are more power hungry. The future of this technology is data will be passed via photons, which is just like optic cables, how data transfers with optic cables. The same thing will be used here as well. And this is very much efficient than the copper cables because they don't consume as much power and don't produce so much of heat. Up next, let's talk about SaaS apocalypse. Software stocks delivered their best month since 2001. Earlier this year, people started to believe that AI agents would do all of their things. Investors thought that the traditional software will be dead because AI is doing all of their jobs. But the sector is up around 15 to 18%, and companies like Palantir, Salesforce, CloudStrike posted their strongest earnings, showing that they are actually using AI to grow faster, and customers are also spending more money and not less, hence the strongest earning. Let's move on to the next one. There is something cooking up with Microsoft and Nvidia. You can look at this tweet. Nvidia posted this tweet earlier today. It sounds as cryptic and people are only trolling them saying, okay, the newer version of Copilot or some white label thing will come up and things on those lines. But let's see what happens. Next up, since it's an IPO season and US markets are doing very good, SpaceX IPO is very near, and traders already believe that Elon Musk will be the first trillionaire. His net worth is already crossed $700 billion, and with SpaceX IPO, he will become the very first trillionaire for the entire history. Up next, we saw a 10% dip this week in the oil prices, and the main reason for this is mostly hopes for US-Iran nuclear deal. If this deal happens, Iranian oil can come back to the market, and then we have OPEC plus pumping. These countries are also pumping more oil than they should, hence the lower prices in the oil. Next up, we have Reliance. So we still saw a decline in the stock prices regardless of reporting like a very good revenue numbers. So Moody upgrades Reliance rating from Baa2 to Baa1, and the major reason for this was strong balance sheet and a well-refined portfolio. So Reliance is diversified across oil refining, retail, telecom, digital services, etc. etc. It means a better credit risk and the business is able to reliably repay its own debt. So the highest rating by Moody is A rating, but Baa1 is also considered very good rating for most of the investors. Up next, we have gold prices, which dropped 70% after the 9% duty on this. So if you remember, Modi ji came and said that please don't buy gold. So the import duty on gold went from 6% to 15%, and that was a massive 9% jump. The local jewelers are the ones who will get the majority of the hit from this decision, because people won't buy gold because of the higher tax thing. Up next, we have this news from PolicyBazaar's founder. So they have sold over 600 crores worth of PolicyBazaar shares to domestic and global investors. So this was not sold in a public markets. This was mostly sold via off-market sale. These kind of sales are kind of okay, especially when the stock prices has gone up so much. And this is the time where, founders make some good amount of money like they did here. Okay, so let's look at the market news today. As I mentioned earlier in the video, there was a bloodbath, especially after 3 p.m. today, and this was mostly driven by a US-Iran uncertainty deal. So since India imports a lot of oil, higher prices in oil is one of the major reason here. And since this was the last day of the month, so there were so many profit booking that happened in the market. Due to this, around 6 lakhs crores in market cap was gone from the Indian markets. Now let's look at the US markets. So US performed really good today. The S&P 500 was up 16 points and Nasdaq was up 55 points. You can see the top gainers. Dell stock skyrocketed, followed by Okta, NetApp, and you can also look at few top losers. So that's it for the news today. If you found this valuable, you can consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Tell me what you liked, and make sure to comment what did you like about the video, what did you didn't like about the video, what else do you want me to do more, and things on those lines. I come up with these kind of videos daily. This is a really best thing you can watch today to stay updated on what's happening in the world. So see you in the next video. Bye.